Hey, what's up, guys? It is DJ, and today we got some new mods to take a look at for Farm Sim 22. In total, 23 mods were released. All platforms got 14 new and 6 updates, and PC and Mac players got a couple, 1 new and 2 updates. In today's video, we'll show you all the new ones, plus customization options, and we will review every mod that got an update. Don't forget, timestamps, you can find what you want to first. Let's jump right in. Starting off today with new ones for all platforms, we have the custom modding John Deere 7R US series. It has been over a month, it feels, since we showcased this for the first time, but it is here. We've got one version from 2014, and then we have another version from 2022. There are a couple things that are a little bit different weight as far as your capacity for fuel and your engine types. However, they do share a lot of the same customization options as well. So let's customize the big boy. We start at 305 horsepower. We can make that go from a variable to a power shift, and then we go from 332 horsepower, same thing there, 352, and up to 373. We also have the 388, but that's only available in a variable. Mill wheel setup, we have Michelin, Lizard, Michelin. So pretty much we have Michelin, Firestone, I think, and then Goodyear. So you could go with some big old chunky boys if you want to go with that. And then if we go with the first Lizard, well, we've got all kinds of different setups here, a little bit wider, duals, things like that. Very cool through there. I like the spread. And then, of course, in Michelin, you've got some nice goodies that you would expect. We even have our standard and wide tires in here as well. As far as I can tell, the only duals are going to be these, the tiny ones. Moving on. Fenders, yes or no, that's on the front only. Front weight, we've got a weight holder, 300, 500, 700, 1000. We also have a protection grid, which is separate, and the front hydraulic, which is separate as well. Very nice through there. GPS display monitor, we could do yes or no. 3-point hitch, yes or no. That's on the back, by the way. You can add that if you want, or keep it away. Window tinting, we have standard, 25, 50, and 75%. Of course, can't go 100 because then you can't see. Front loaders, we have yes or no. Now, these work with the John Deere one's base game. You go with the largest one or one down. I think both of those work just fine. And that is it through there. Just kind of taking a look and show you that, yes, indeed, we have the same setups through here. Although we do have a beacon light setup, and then we have a 100-year celebration, as well as the Starfire, which is going to be over on that setup. Those are options that we do not have, unfortunately, on the new 2022 model. Next up, we have the Strautmann Streublitz BE5 from Agrodesign Austria. This is another mod that we talked about a few days ago in Farm Sim News. This is an 8.5 thousand liter capacity for manure and lime. We can also bump that up to 10,500. 12,500 and back all the way down again. Wheel brands, we have BKT, which look great. Trelleborg, Radestein, and back in again. I'm going to go with a little bit the FL 500 thing there. Yeah, like that. Now, design color, we could change this up. It's going to be on the very front, and then our rim color. Well, of course, they are rim colors at the end of the day. If you are looking for something smaller that's going to work really well as a manure spreader or lime spreader for your small farm, this is the one to go with. That's about something from Claas, but is also Agrodesign Austria. Let's get another mod from them in today. This is the Claas VOLTO 80. This is a tenor, about that 800. 60 horsepower required on this, 7.7 meters. I think it's supposed to be around 8. Maybe that's where the VOLTO 80 comes from. Regardless, everything looks great here. The colors look fantastic. I love Claas colors, so well, maybe I'm a little bit partial. Wheel setups, we have the support arm. We have the support arm mounted, and then we have the ground wheel mounted. So you guys can go through there if you want. Warning signs, that's going to be on the very back. We have yes or with lights. That's cool. And then the weight set at the very front. You can go with that if you want to, but that's literally something that you don't really need. And then we've got the bits that go to only the back wheels. These don't change anything else, it doesn't look like. Yeah, you would expect these to go to all wheels, but nope. Just the ones in the, well, say back in the middle, I guess. There you go. May as well just keep that normal. Next is our Lizard Tanker 10,000. Not really much of a tank as it is a bin. The bin 500. What is 10,000? 10,000 liter capacity, of course, 80 horsepower on here. It's PTO powered. Wheel options from Lizard, Radestein, Trelleborg, Midas, Michelin, Continental, and back end. So pretty much whatever you're using you'll be able to match it up fairly easily. There's no customization options other than these, so you don't get colors, you don't get a cover, nothing like that. Next is the Strautmann GS 1750, which I'm pretty sure I accidentally called the 1775 this morning on Farm Sim News. This is for front loaders only, holds 960 liters of bulk crop, so whatever you want to put in here. It also has the grab in the front, which is controlled individually, so if you guys want to pick up bales, carefully, more so for logs or just making sure that silage and things like that stay in, well, this is the perfect thing for that. And there's no customization, but it does look good. Next, we got a power harrow. This is the Lizard Terra 250, which the online and in-game are a little bit weird, but you can see right there it says Lizard Terra on the model name. 80 horsepower, 2.8 meters at 3 miles per hour. No customization options. And we got another power harrow. This is the Lizard 619, and for some reason the camera's centered to the left of it a little bit. Nonetheless, 33 horsepower on here, 1.3 meters at 3 miles per hour. This is a very, very, very small piece of equipment. Next, we have a pair of mods. This is the Lizard SJ7, which comes with this. Looks like a cultivator, but it is a plow. And then we also have this, the SJ7, which looks like a cultivator, and is a weeder. Both of these are fairly similar. I mean, the model's virtually identical. It's just got different things on the very back. As for the plow, 60 horsepower, 2.5 meters at 7 miles an hour. As far as the weeder, 40 horsepower, 2.5 meters at 7 miles an hour. Now that is it for all of your regular mods, but we do have plenty of placeables today as well. 6 of them in total, so let's start off with the modern pigsty from Vertex Design. This bad boy is 55 by 35 meters. It holds 460 pigs. It is huge, and it's completely indoors as well. We've even got a separate area down here. We open this up, looking good. Of course, here, 460 little baby piggies. We've got a place right here where we could dump food. We open this up, and we have a separate room right here, which kind of manages the feed, I would guess. Another door here, which does indeed open. And there's literally nothing in here. So, yeah, I'm sure if you can carry something, you could probably get it in there. Maybe glitch through the walls. That would actually make a really nice little storage room. That'd be cool. Nonetheless, there you go. There's your slurry. Here's another door. And all the way around here, back where we started. This is going to cost you $364,000 as well. So be ready. Next up, we have another pigsty. This is the Pigsty and Manure Heap. Large pigsty. Start off with $60,000. This one is pretty darn large. 400 pigs. And they do have side curtains that can be open. These yellow things right here, which is kind of cool. Down there, we have our points. Here's our pigs. Is that pigs in and out? Look at that custom logo right there. That's awesome. Here we've got a thing that shows us, hey, here's where your lights go. That's cool. We can even open this up so it's a little bit more maybe realistic if you guys want to think about it that way. We've got a spot over here for lighting. We can do that. That's cool. Let's see. We open this door. A little tricky to get between the two, but it wasn't that difficult. Come in here. We've got another light switch. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. We can open that. That's awesome. I'm loving this. Feed's going to be dropped there. And then right here, you can repaint it. So you want it to be blue or you want it to be yellow? That's a little bit more cool than it deserves to be. Nonetheless, let's see. I'm looking through here trying to find the button where I can open this up. There is an automatic feed supply, or water supply rather, so at least that is nice. It is not an automatic feed supply, it's an automatic water supply. And then around the back, I'm actually not quite sure how to open those. Maybe I passed it back here? Well, I'm not quite sure how to open the side curtains, but yeah, nonetheless, still very, very cool. There is the manure heap as well. We haven't talked about this yet. It holds 1 million liters, and it is a separate mod, so you do have to place this down separately. Next up, we have the silo and containers, and well, everything can be found in silos, silo extensions, and containers, which is very, very cool. We'll just start off with the silos themselves. We have some pretty cool ones down through here. It's very old and interesting looking stuff. Not bad. Very old, very interesting. I like these. Let's go down and let's find them in here. So here we go. First one is the wooden multi-fruit tower silo. That's going to cost you $2 million, or hold $2 million. Sorry. costs 11 grand, so it's kind of cheaty a little bit. Feed silo, so this will hold 200,000 liters. We have the Twin Tower Silo Multi-Fruit. This is another one of 2 million liter. Another 2 million liter right here is the Tower Silo Blue Multi-Fruit. 2 million liters on that, by the way. Then we have the potato silo, which does have to be rotated if you want it to face the same way. And then lastly, in the silo section, we have the old silos, 2 million liters there. Then we jump into silo extensions. We have this guy. This is the potato silo extension up by 100,000 liters. So it will match up perfectly, and you can put quite a few of these in a row if you want to. Make a whole little complex, which is neat. Then, if we go into containers, down here we have the Silo and Containers mod Seed Silo, holds 27,300 liters. We have the diesel tank for 5,000, the water tank, which is just, well, it's just water. And then we have the liquid fertilizer tank, 173,500 liters, which is, to be fair, I think a little bit more than this can hold, but nonetheless, there you go. It will do it. This, I'm not quite sure. Doesn't look like that's a silo or holds water or anything like that. Would be nice, but you know what? I really like these. I really like these. I mean, look how good that looks. It's just a box. It's a potato silo, but it looks really good. A lot of time and effort's been put into these. Next, we have the loudest windmill I've ever heard in my life. This is the La Mancha Manchego Mill. Manchego? I don't know. One of them is a generator, so this will make you $2,000 per hour. And then we have another one that is a grain mill, which is kind of the way it used to be to begin with. Right here, you can see, of course, all of your goodies with grain mill. 100,000 liter capacity there, 30,000 liters at the very bottom. So you will need to make sure that you get that stuff out of there. I ain't want to go do it too fast. Like, man, that is loud. Get out of here. Next, we got a placeable that's not a placeable. This is the mobile barrier from HR Force. We talked about this a little bit, and basically you could choose whichever one of these that you want. You can also lease one if you really want to. That way you don't have to buy it. And then you could be finding it over here at the shop. Just right there. Yeah. If we turn on, let's see. It doesn't look like we can lift it. However, it's not to be lifted by us. You meant to be getting a forwarder crane or something like that. That's what you use to lift it. And your last new one for all platforms today is going to be the Pellets Production from FSPT. What this does is you can make pellets, basically, from it. Let's go ahead and take a look. It looks like it's the sawmill-based game. So we have wood pellets, wood chip pellets, and straw pellets. So wood chips, and straw are our inputs. And then we have the different bits right here. Output is going to be pellets up to 10,000 in pallets, pellet pallets. Oh, I thought we were done with this. Come over here. Of course, you can sell your wood right through there. And then it comes with its own sell point, which, to be fair, a little bit lackluster with the sell point. But here's kind of the cool thing. All right, check this out. Check this out. So around here somewhere is where the pellets will spawn. I don't think this opens. No. Looking around the back. Give me a second. Give me a second. No. So I think that's going to have to be here. It's the only logical place, right? So what happened was if you take your sell point and then you put it where the stuff is going to spawn, well, that just makes things easy now, doesn't it? Making our way over to some mod updates for all platforms. We had a great one to start with. The QuickBale from Mark Thor. This is version 1001. They've added the QuickBale option with the speed increase for better productivity. Added toothpaste tractor color option. I see you. Added support for soybean straw, corn straws, or corn stalk straw, and flax straw. Also added optional trailer hitches. Added a bale bar to leave bales on the ends. It works great, by the way. Added the ability to unload silage additive. Added 8 tire options. Added Claas, Fendt, Kubota, K-brand, Lely, and Pottinger brands. Increased the silage additive capacity from 50 liters to 60 liters to match the pallet size. Increased the width of pickup. remove the duplicate L10N entry, remove the fill level arm, and fix the continual wrapping sound bug. So jumping ahead and taking a look, we can find our QuickBale wheel brands on here include Trelleborg, BKT, Continental, Battiston, Nook, and Midas. And back in again, we've also got a couple other things there as well. Designing, we have No Brand, Agco, Case, Claas, Fendt, John Deere, Krona, Kubota, K-Brand, not saying it out loud, Kvarneland, Lely, Lizard, Massey Ferguson, New Holland, Pottinger, Vicon, or No Brand. There is one that you may find missing. That is the Giants brand. He does say that he did remove that. Rear hitches on here. We have a rear hitch. That's going to be on your left or on your right. And you can also go with both. Silage additive tank, yes or no. Definitely recommend using that if you are going to be doing silage bales. Foil color, here you go. All kinds of goodies. Even toothpaste. So we're going to go full-fledged on this. Main color on here, all looking good, but there's only one that matters. Toothpaste. And rim colors. Man, that's a big old palette of rim colors. Too bad there's only one more, the toothpaste. There you go. I love it, man. It's so awesome. Secondly, we've got an update to the John Deere 6030 Premium Series. This is going to be version number 2. 6-cylinder version added. Some details have been added and bugs have been fixed. And here it is, the John Deere 6030 Premium 6-cylinder that has been added to the pack. As far as this goes, the customization options are exactly the same as the 4-cylinder version. So if we jump over here, you can see there versus here. Now, of course, engine's a little bit different. 128 up to 180 horsepower on there. We do have wheel options from Trelleborg, Midas, Michelin, Nookin, Continental, BKT, and back in again. Designs, we have the standard, left beacon, right beacon, 2 beacons. Back to standard again. Extra lighting, yes or no. Attachments, we have the 60 kilogram front weight, aka the weight holder. We also have a 360, 560, 760, 1010, and front hydraulic. Starfire 6000 receiver is a yes or no. Front loader attachments, we have no. Quickie, we have Quickie number 2. Hauer number 2. Lizard number 2. Do we have Lizard front loaders? I think that means John Deere. And then front fenders are a yes or a no. Next is the update to the T7 HD Series Edition. This is version 1.1. Added Rice tire Lizard wheel setting, added front loader setting, optional reverse sound, optional antenna, and compatibility with Kubota DLC passenger support. The fourth update for all platforms today is the Joskin MODULO 2. This is version 1.1, fixing various bugs and precision farming ready. That's a great thing. And an update to the seeds add-on, version 2001, added new fill plane textures for the different types of seeds. And your last update for all platforms today is the collection of colorful trees. This is version 1002. L from the current trees of oak was added and fixed the collision of small windows that gave an error. Jumping over to new ones for PC and Mac players, we have the Zetor UR2 Pack from Kaston 18. We've talked a little bit about this in Farm Sim News. However, he has been working on this for way longer than we have even been talking about it. There are 4 models in here. We have the 811, we have the 8045, the 1211, and then the 1245. The great thing about all of these is we have some different visual models, so you guys can choose what you want to go with through there. However, we have some pretty identical stuff through here. As far as your smallest ones, so the Crystal 8 or 8011 and the 45, those are both going to have an 80 horsepower engine, but one weighs a little bit more. And then between the 1211 and the 1245, that is going to have 115 horsepower. However, your weight is a little bit different. We're going to be showing off the biggest version today. Engine on here, we have the 115. We can do the 115 of 17 miles an hour or 23 miles per hour. That's pretty cool. Wheel brands, we have Lizard, Vredestein, Continental, Midas, and back it again. Wheel setups, we do have some different wheel setups here, so that's pretty cool. Decals, we could change up the decals on the sides and the front and the backing. You can even debrand it altogether, which is kind of cool. Front weights, we have nothing, 180, 290, 550, which kind of really sticks out there. We're back to nothing again. Fenders, we have the plastic extended, wide, standard, and back in. So fender fronts, yes or no. Basically, we have plastic, no, or yes, and yes would be those metal ones. Mud flaps, short, long number 2, and no. So those are actually going to be on the front as well. Cabin, I think that means cabin. Cabin. We have a standard, We have the standard number 2, which adds some lights. A new type. It looks good. Back down. Front lightings, we have a couple different types of front lights through there. A grill, yes or no. Attachments, we've got a couple different ones through here, I'm guessing on the back. Yeah, there we go. So trailer hitch, top or bottom, I guess. Exhaust, we have in the hood, from the side, back and forth. Steering wheel, we have a couple different steering wheel options. If we can show this a little bit, there you go. It even moves the seat some, that's cool. Hood, we have a straight, we have cut off, back and forth. Front loaders, we do have lizard again in there. We have a couple different lizard setups or nothing. And then we have the cabin color. We have wheel weights color, which can be changed up, which we don't have any here. Front weight, this can be changed. We'll just go with the black. This is going to be the engine color itself. You know what? We'll just go with black. Oh, this is looking good. Hood color. Tell me there's black. We'll go with blue then. Back guards cover. We'll go with the blue color here. And the grill, we'll go with black. Rim colors, of course, we got to go with a cream color here. Looks pretty good. And the great thing is you could choose all of these and make them look the way you want. And lastly, we've got updates for PC and Mac players. The first one is Color Configurator version 1.4. Added text field for searching saved colors. Added RAL Classic colors to the list of saved colors. Recently used colors are now visible in the list of saved colors, a maximum of 30 of those. Changed the appearance of saved colors dialog box. Added the ability to change color setting value using the mouse roll when hovering over a text field or option. Fixed an issue with the configuration save dialog popping up when the text box is active, and fixed an issue with saving color configuration for bundle elements. And your last update today, the last mod of the video, decrease reverse beep version 1.0.2. The set value is now saved and fixed a conflict with the slip destroy field mod. And that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like on it if you did, and get subscribed to the channel if you're new. If you haven't seen Farm Sim news yet from today, definitely go check that out. We talked about a new towing feature coming from 82 Studio that we've never seen before, as well as a truck bed update from Mr. PC Beulah Farms. You don't want to miss it. Otherwise, I just hope you have a great day. It's a Monday, man. Have a good one and start your week off right. And we'll see you later.